Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kristen. And if you're from Elle, Crystal, or Melissa's channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy this video, or if you're just new to my channel, welcome too. I hope you enjoy this video. What we're going to be doing is focusing on our stash. So that's the name of our collab. And then each one of us is going to be discussing a different topic. So my topic is how to do an inventory and clean out, or like declutter. Elle is going to be focused on your stash, how not to buy. Crystal is how to buy with mindfulness, so really thinking about the purchases that you're doing. And then Melissa is how to rediscover your stash. Now these three YouTubers are amazing. I completely support their channels. I think they're wonderful women. Go check out their videos, subscribe to their channels. They are wonderful YouTubers. They take a lot of time and effort into their videos, and they're also wonderful women. I talk to them regularly outside of YouTube, and they're wonderful. So definitely go and check out their portion of this series and collab. Now, inventory clean out. I do YouTube, so I do reviews on different beauty products, but I just noticed my stash was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I knew I had to do something. And I was talking with Elle about this, was it over a month ago? And she was like, you need to do an inventory. And I was like, I don't want to do an inventory. And I put up some resistance for a little while. And finally, she just kept asking me, hey, have you done that inventory yet? And I did. I decided I needed to do this and really see what I had in my stash, and so that I can appreciate what I have. And also going along with that is the clean out. By cleaning out your the items that you don't use, you can see all the stuff that you have, and you can reach for the things that you do use and use them more often and appreciate it. So I have a couple of points I want to talk about when it comes to inventory. For me, I just needed to take the time and do it to reorganize my stash. So I had to move some of the items that I had in my closet over into my Alex 9 drawers and have it all in one spot. So my stash is not commingling or mixing in with giveaway prizes, and then also like gifts to my friends that I have in my closet, because I had a box where like backups were in there, or products that I hadn't opened yet. And so I knew that that needed to kind of move and be with my makeup, with my other makeup. So that was one point I wanted to talk about, is take the time to do it and then reorganize. And for me, I would say it was really good for me to have all of my items in one spot. So I'm talking about makeup. I do have a little skincare in there too, but most of my skincare is in the bathroom where I use it. Keep it easy for you. This is another point. Keep it easy. I prefer to know the exact number on things. So when it comes to an eyeshadow palette that has a blush or a highlight, I counted those highlights in with my highlighters, and then the blush with my blush, and then the eyeshadow as an eyeshadow palette. So that just is what worked for me. But if it's easier for you just to say that's an eyeshadow palette, then I say do that. I think that it's really individualized, but make it work for you. Make it easy for you when you're counting your products. Another tip that I have is to count everything. Count your backups, count your minis. For me, backups were a way for me to kind of hide my stash from my stash, if that makes any sense. So it kind of hid my other products that I had as backups from myself. I didn't have to acknowledge that, oh, that's part of my makeup collection. I was like, those are backups. I'll get to them someday. And those were actually in the closet, so I knew that they needed to come over here and be with my other makeup. But counting everything is really important. Backups, minis. Another tip that I have is do this with a friend. It really makes a huge difference. You can inspire each other. Come on, you can do this. Like, do your inventory, talk about your numbers, talk about which areas you may want to work on, or that you want to kind of declutter. Oh, like if you say to your friend, oh, I have all these blushes and I don't, I only use this amount. Your friend could be like, well, you could get rid of some of those, and maybe it would be easier for you to just display your blushes, so you reach for the ones that you love the most, or whatever. You bounce ideas off of each other. It really is inspiring, and it's really good to have a friend to do this with. So highly recommend that you do this with a friend. So I just want to wrap up really fast with the inventory. Know how much you have, know how many you have, so that next time you're at the store and you're tempted to buy that new blush or that new eyeshadow palette, you can know, gosh, Kristen, for me, I'd be like, you already have 35 eyeshadow palettes. I don't think you need another one. Just by knowing the number, it's kind of like, ooh, like, oh my goodness. So I highly recommend doing an inventory, and I hope these tips were helpful to you. Now I just want to move on to clean out, and I'm going to try to be brief with this. When it comes to clean out, I'm not advocating that you just go and get rid of most of your stash or like clean out just to clean out. I think it's wonderful if people can really pare down their stash and enjoy it. For me, makeup is a hobby, it's a collection, and I love having different colors. I love enjoying different eyeshadow palettes and bright colors, and maybe I don't reach for them as much, but what I focused on when it came to cleaning out was just items I didn't like, items that I never reach for and I just don't like. So setting those aside, and then another thing that I've found helpful is not just getting rid of it right away. Give it a couple of days and just see, because sometimes you'll rediscover, oh, there's this other lipstick that I didn't like, or you know what, I really enjoy that one and I want to put it back in my stash. So giving it a couple of days, and also not just cleaning out to buy more and then some. So not, oh, I'm going to clean out these 5 to buy 18 more and just load up. It kind of defeats the purpose of doing a clean out. So making mindful purchases again, which links to Crystal's video. And the last part that I wanted to talk about with clean out is sanitizing your products, and if you can, give them to friends or find a local shelter that accepts items that are used. I have a local women's center that accepts used items. Or you could do like a traveling makeup box with friends and share your products with friends. Just make sure to sanitize them first. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up for me. And also subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Check out Crystal and Melissa and Elle's videos on the Focus on Your Stash series or collab. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye everyone. That's just what we're doing. I need more blush in a way that works for you. Oh, I can't talk. I'm sorry guys, I'm thirsty. Do I have hair all over my face?